Silence. It makes people uncomfortable. Chucklos. They expect a reaction. Anger, defense, justification. But when you give them nothing, you break their illusion of control. Most people are addicted to reaction. They survive by pulling emotion from others, by watching you flinch, explain, or collapse. They feed on your energy, your attention, your chaos. The moment you stay silent, they lose their supply. That is when they start to fear you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You always own the option of having no opinion." The Stoic knew that silence is not weakness, it is strategy. To remain calm when others seek chaos is to rise above them. To withhold words is to control the battlefield. Imagine this. Someone insults you, spreads rumors, provokes you publicly. Every part of you wants to respond, to correct, to fight for your name. But the Stoic within whispers, "Does this harm your character or only your ego?" Thoughtful. When you understand that your worth is not determined by their noise, silence becomes your shield. Seneca said, "He who is angry at the right person, for the right reason, and in the right way, is rare." Silence is not apathy, it is precision. You choose not to speak until your words will serve purpose, not emotion. The foolish shout to be heard, the wise remain quiet until it matters. The world today fears silence. People equate it with weakness, with losing. But silence, when used with awareness, is a form of dominance. It unsettles those who rely on your reaction. They start questioning themselves. Thoughtful. Did I go too far? Why aren't they responding? Their own mind becomes their punishment. Epictetus taught that no one can truly harm you unless you give them permission. When you speak in anger, you hand over that permission. When you argue with fools, you step into their arena. When you defend yourself against lies, you validate them. But when you remain silent, you deny them entry into your peace. You remind them that your mind is sovereign territory. Stoicism is not about silence alone. It's about inner stillness, a quiet so powerful that noise cannot reach it. The silence of a Stoic is not emptiness. It is full of strength, thought, and control. It is a silence that speaks louder than argument. Think of Marcus Aurelius surrounded by enemies, senators plotting behind his back, whispers spreading through Rome. He did not shout. He wrote. He reflected. He endured. His silence wasn't surrender. It was supremacy. Centuries later, his thoughts still echo, while his critics' voices are dust. When you stay silent, you show mastery. You communicate confidence without sound. People start to see that you are not ruled by emotion, but guided by principle. And that terrifies them, because most people live as slaves to reaction. Silence is also a mirror. It forces people to face themselves. When you stop explaining, they must confront their own guilt, their own noise, their own weakness. Some will double down, others will break, but you will remain unmoved. Practice this. Next time someone provokes you, pause, breathe, let the silence hang, feel its weight, let it make them uncomfortable. Because in that pause, you reclaim your power. You remind the world that your energy is not cheap, your peace not for sale. But do not mistake silence for avoidance. Speak when virtue demands it. The Stoics did not hide from truth. They simply knew that truth spoken from calm is unstoppable, while truth spoken from rage is wasted. So when you stay silent, remember this. You are not losing the argument, you are ending it. You are not ignoring the insult, you are transcending it. You are not afraid to speak, you are wise enough to wait. Let your silence be a lesson. Let your calm be your weapon. Let your composure be the thing that unsettles the loud and the weak. Because when you stay silent, they lose power.